Welcome to the Virtual Y, everyone. My name is Linda, and we are so excited to be bringing you Cycle 30. So we have an express cycle, HIIT style, high-intensity interval training. I wanted to pop on a little early just to show you a few things on the bike. If you have one of these, or if you're at a gym and there's not a class going on and you really want a good workout, this is for you. So grab a bike. This is one of our Stages bikes that we have at all of our locations. You're able to set the seat, okay, right at what we call your shelf, which is right where your hip bone is, and make a little shelf, and that's where your seat should be right there. You can unwind these, you can move them forward and back depending on how far apart you want. The key is that your knees aren't above your hip line and they're not so far where you have to fully extend your leg to make that rotation. So allow your body to adjust, fine-tune it depending on, you can move the handlebars forward and back just by unscrewing that knob. You decide what that looks like so you're not reaching completely forward, right? You want it slightly back, shoulders rolled down, and a slight bend in those elbows, and then you can fine-tune. Again, if you're new to the bike, this is your resistance down here. You've got a lever as well. So that first turn to the middle is 1.5 full rotations, and then all the way to the right is 3 full rotations. So we'll use that every once in a while, especially on our climbing. But this knob right here in the middle, that's your fine tune, that's your resistance. If you've got a monitor, great. For it to start working, you do need to pedal. So we're gonna get started. If you're ready, come on to your bike. Clip in, if you've got clips, great. If you don't, just go ahead and put those shoes into the cages. The thing about being in those cages though is make sure that your foot is not fully into those cages. Pull them back a little bit so the pad of your foot is producing the power of it. Otherwise your arch is, and that's never fun. So if you want to continue cycling, I highly recommend getting cycle shoes. Go to a cycle spot, get fitted for shoes. They last forever. I've had these forever and ever and ever. So they don't wear out on you. And then you've got those clips as well. If you're using one of the Y bikes, it's called an SP clip. That can go right into your shoe, and then you can clip in. It takes a little bit to get used to it, but it will make you and your ride 10 times better. But if you don't have it, it's not a big deal. Just grab those tennis shoes or hard-soled shoes, and then make sure that you're pushing down with the pad of your foot. So we're going to get started. We've got a warm-up first, so I just wanted to hop on. We still have 30 minutes right from here. We're going to start that music, and we're going to ride. So start to warm up. We've got a 4-minute warm up and then high intensity interval. So even with our warm up, I want you to make sure if you're bouncing around, it means you don't have enough grit is what I call it, or resistance under those feet. So go ahead and start to add some resistance, enough to where you feel that road. If you're on these bikes, you can feel kind of the grit. They've made that flywheel a little more gritty, so it feels like you're out on the road, having to grip a little bit, and then just start to add. If you've got a monitor, I want you guys to really focus on watts, which is your frequency threshold wattage, all right? Or on some of these bikes, they're just known as your power, right? How much power is coming from your legs. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young, how fit you are. It's purely based on how much power is coming from those legs. So find your circle. That flywheel will allow you just to move, right? Move, 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 pushing down, pulling up. But it's a lot of just finding that circle, lightening up the feet a little bit. All right, come on up, roll through those shoulders a little bit. Get a good pace going. You do you, right? Your natural RPM, maybe faster or slower depending on what you like. Take that deep breath in, arms come up, big reach over. Oh, just a quick little stretch of that upper body, up and over. Keys to remember, back in and down, reach behind, chest and chin lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then round the back, tuck the chin, push forward, stretch out. Even though we don't use a lot of the upper body, we do it for form as well. So we do use our upper body. We use that core to brace ourselves to come up, all right? So roll, 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 stretch out, Stretch anything in that neck, maybe slept wrong. Oh, or just release any tension. Relax, relax. All right. So RPMs, if you know and you have a monitor that can track those RPMs, I want you just at your natural cadence, it's called. Flatten the feet, relax through the shoulders, elbows bent and down. So if you're having to really stretch and you're arching that back, bring that handlebar in a little bit. If you can readjust, bring the handlebar in towards or adjust the seat a little further in. All right, now add a little more resistance. Find that flat road, little tempo ride. Watts should be about 50% of your watts right now, maybe even 60%. Okay, we're gonna go up again, get to 70, and get to that tempo run. All right, turn it up. So today, what I like to call a 3-2-1-1. It's a 3-minute climb, a 2-minute sprint, a 1-minute hover, and a 1-minute run recovery, okay? And we're gonna do it 3 times. And then, of course, we have our max challenge at the end. All right, who's with me? We got about 35 seconds. Take that breath in. Let it out. Breathing is important in cycle because it will give you the energy that you need to make the climb, to continue your sprint, to be able to really give you that extra boost of energy. So breathe in. Let it out. All right. Relax through your shoulders. Who's ready? We got 10, 9, 8. We are climbing first. We're going to slow it down. Feel that? Slow it down. All right. 70 to 80 RPMs. And then add resistance. I want you, if you have a lever, 1.5 turns. Climb. Good. We have a 3-minute climb. 3 minutes, guys. You got this. Where I want you on your watts, about 80% right now. 80% of your watts. We're gonna turn every 30 for 3 minutes. Who's with me? Woo, heart rate's going up. Let's go. So flatten the feet on the climb. Flatten the feet. Make that rotation, turn it up. Small turns. If you didn't do a big turn at the beginning, I know, they just kicked up. They just kicked up that RPM. Just do what you can. That's gonna motivate you to climb. If you don't have an RPM gauge, just follow me. 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn it up. Climb. Good. 3-minute climb. 3 minute. Woo! It is nonstop today. 30 full minutes. Who's with me? This should be hard. You are about 85% of your number right now. Your watt. Looking good. We're just fine-tuning, adding resistance as we go. All right, turn it up. Find that knob. You're talking, depending on where you started, you're talking small turns. If you started off a little easy, you're gonna go a little bigger. You are in control of that bike. Woo! Feeling those legs. Do not dip below 70 RPMs though. Hold. Find that climb. Woo! Nothing above 80. Breathe, turn it up. 1 minute left, then we run. Who's with me? Find that circle. Remember what I talked about? Circle. Find it. Breathe. Looking good, guys. 2. Last turn. Climb. Come on. Find that rotation. Push against that speed. We're going to go for speed next. We have a 2-minute sprint. Look at where your watts are. Should be about 90, 95% of your number. If it's not there, turn it up a little bit. If you turn the lever, we're gonna back off on the lever and we're gonna sprint. Are you ready? Go. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Now, if you're bouncing around, it means you don't have enough resistance under your feet. We are sprinting for 2 minutes. Woo! Watt should be at 90% of your number. Even though we backed off on our resistance, we've increased our speed to get us right where we were. Are you ready? Let's do it. Relax through your shoulders. Find that circle. Who's with me? Who's breathing? Yeah. Who's breathing? I want to know who's out there. So let me know. Check in. Put a comment in the Facebook chat. Come on. Who's feeling those legs? Yes. We got a hover coming up. 1 minute run. Come on. We are not backing off on this sprint. 95% of your watts. RPMs are sprinting anywhere from 90 to 110. It's fast. It's flat. Let's go. You've got the resistance. You're pushing against it. If you can't get to 90% of your number, add a little resistance. Keep your pace. Looking good, guys. 20 seconds. Go. I feel it. Who's feeling it? Woo! It's getting warm. 4, 3, 2. Slow it down. Come on up. Shake it out for a second. Now hover back and run. If you don't have enough resistance on, turn it up and hover, run. Sink through the hips. Now I want to show you guys, keep going, go. I want to show you a hover. A hover is your butt, your hips and are shifted back. You're right over the seat, okay? Right over the seat. Your core is here and you are running those legs, okay? Your upper body is still. It's still. It's not bouncing around. Good, we got 20 more seconds. Keep going. Core strong. Relax through your shoulders. It is a hover run. Hover. You can feel that seat. It's right there, but we are running. Good, relax. Take off a little resistance, run and recover. Keep the feet going. Little bit of resistance under those feet. First set is done. Relax. All right, that was 6 minutes. 7 run recovery. Recover just for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna add our run back, and then we get our climb going. Who's with me? Grab a quick drink. 30 more seconds. If you've got that lever, we're gonna use that lever again. I want you climbing at 90 to start now, okay? Start at 90. You can stay at 90 the entire 3 minutes, or you can slowly add resistance, okay? 90 meaning 90% of your max watt. If you don't know what that is, I want you to max out. Let's go. Slow it down. So 70 to 80 RPMs, or match my legs. Climb. Breathing in. Let it out. Every 30, we're gonna go up. If you're like, I don't know where my watts are at, it's okay. I want you to go breathless. If you can have a full conversation, turn up that knob. Are you ready? First turn, let's go. Breathe. That sprint is not a downhill. It is a flat road with some resistance, almost like an incline. Okay, so there's resistance under the feet. It's not a cool down. It is a weighted sprint, right? All right, 6, 5. We got one more turn. Not one more turn. We've got another turn coming up. Second turn. Turn it up. Feel the climb. 70, 80 RPMs. We find in that circle. Relax through your shoulders. Relax, relax. Bend those elbows. Knees are in. Don't have your knees out wide. Try to pull them in. Push through the pad of your foot. Power. 90% of your number. Hold it or slowly increase. Maybe you're at 92, 94% of your number. Breathe in. Whew, legs are feeling it. Turn it up. Halfway. Halfway to the top of this hill. Woo! How we doing? Upper body can move. If you need a little momentum, sit those sit bones down though. So again, don't hop around. Keep them down. Lock and load. You got it. Turn it up again. 1 minute. Breathe in through your nose. Let it out through the mouth. Find that climb. We're about 95% of our number. Climb. We've got one more turn. One more set of 30. Breathe, breathe. All right, turn it up. Maybe we're getting close to that 100% of our number on just pure strength. Strength. Now remember, our sprint, we take off a little bit of the resistance, and then we add back our speed to get us exactly where we are right now on our watts. Again, if you can't get there based on your speed, add more resistance in 3, 2, 1. Take off the resistance, pick up your pace. Oh, kickstart it. If you need to, come up, shake it out for a second, sit and run, go. It's getting warm in here. Woo! Feeling the sweat. Go. Your watts should be right where they were. If they're not, just add a little. Just add a little. It'll be interesting, right? Who's with me, team? We are fast. We are flat. We are running. Catching that next person on the road. Let's do this. Woo! Just a 2-minute sprint. Again, no bouncing. Set those sit bones down. Put it into the legs. Find that rotation. Who's with me? Push, push, push. We're halfway. I'm gonna take a breath. Whew. I can feel it. Starting to drip. That cycle is so good for sweating all those toxins out. Look at your watts. Are we above 100%? Are we at 100? You pick it, hold it. It is a watt hold. Sprint. We're going right into our hover run. If you don't have enough resistance under the feet to stand, add some. You got 20 seconds. Who's having a good day? Who's having a better day? You got 7, 6, 5, 4. I see you. You got this. 2. All right. Come on up. Hover back. Upper body still. Go. It is not a recovery yet. It's a hover run. This is different. Set those hips back. Upper body still. Run. Draw from the core. Move those legs. Go, 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 go. Flatten those feet. Find a gear. Stick with it. Hold, hold. If you're not where you want to be, add resistance. I want you back to that 90. You lose power when you stand, so get it back. 9, 8. Almost there. 2, 1. Recover. Keep the legs moving. Recovery for 30. It's a short recovery. And we run for 30. Get ourselves ready for the next climb. Who's with me? Breathe. One more set, guys. Then we've got that max. Grab a quick drink. Three, two, one, one. Gotta love it. All right, add resistance. Who's got one more in them? 6 minutes, come on. Let's finish it. Pick it up, pick it up. Sit bones down and back. If you're here, relax, relax. Straighten the back. 9. I'm gonna coach some form. First, lever to the middle. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. 100% of your number. 100% climb. From here, you are hinging. Shoulders are relaxed. Sit bones are down. You're making that rotation, okay? Your back is not here. It is straight back, hinge forward, okay? And then reach gently for those handlebars. All right, we are climbing. I want you 100% of your number. You are breathless. You're adding, and then your RPMs are 70, 80 RPMs, or follow me. Find that climb, increase that resistance. Right off the bat, right off the bat. Breathe. Anybody feel that resistance? Turn it up. Little more than 100%. Climb. I'm gonna have to breathe a little bit here. Oh, those legs. Push. Turn it up again. 2 minutes, guys. 100% and above. Or max out and hold. Hold, hold. Keep your RPMs. We are not gonna back off RPMs as we increase our resistance. Turn it up. Let's go. 90 seconds. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through that mouth. Flatten those feet. Bring those knees in. Breathe. Are we at 100%? 2, 1, turn it up. 1 minute left. Keep those RPMs, 70 to 100, 70 to 80. We'll speed it up on the sprint. Climb. Max climb, come on. Who's breathing? I hope you all are. I know you are. Turn it up. Last 30. Fight through it. Do not stop on me yet. Think strong legs. Push, pull. Find that circle. Five, 4, 3. You've got the lever. Back off the lever. Pick up your pace. Run. Get to 90. Attack. Attack and hold. We are back up to that 100% watt. You're like, Linda, I don't know what 100% is. If you have a hard time breathing, you found your max. Hold. Hold. Nothing above 110. Sprint. Relax, relax through the shoulders. 120. Remember that circle? Find it. Stick with it. You can do this. Tell your legs to keep moving. Stay with me. Guess what? We're under a minute. 58. Find that gear. Find that circle. You should be breathless. Anaerobic. Pushing past that limit. Push. Who's with me? Who's with me? Can you give me 15 more? Go, 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 go. You are pushing this sprint. 3, 2, come on up. For a second. Hover back. Add a little more resistance. Now pick it up. Run, hover, run. Upper body still. Core strong. If you need to sit, you sit and do an aggressive run. Slowing it down, turning up your knob, and run. Otherwise, hover, hover. Pull that string out of the top of your head, hinging forward. 25. Run, run. Catch that next person. You got this. Woo! Come on, come on. 11, 10, 9, 8. Who's with me? Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, take it off. Recover. Heart rate is up. Keep those legs moving. All right. Full minute recovery. 2-minute max challenge. You're like, thought we already did that. Grab a drink. Always finishing with that challenge. If you were with me last week, what was your max watt? You can look if you've got a monitor, hit that far right button. It shows you where your max was. You may have hit it for a second. I want you to see if you can go to that max or 100% of your number or above. 2 minutes, you get to pick your speed, okay? Nothing below 65, nothing above 120, okay? Be safe. Are you ready? Let's do it. Turn it up. 2-minute max climb, go. %, or above, as much as you can go. Go anaerobic for 2 minutes. This is our challenge. This is our final, and then we've got our cool down. Feel the strength of your legs. They're nice and warmed up now. You pick your speed and then add resistance. 120. Anybody sweating? Oh my goodness. Take that breath in. Let it out. Now, lighten up the feet, find your circle. Run. $50 seconds, guys, come on. Do not give up on me. You've made it so far. Who's got 35 seconds left? Heart rate's up. $25. We're gonna go to a tempo run after this. Come on, max out! Go! Pick it up, pick it up! In 4, 3, 2, take it off. Woo! Keep the legs moving. We're gonna slowly bring that heart rate down. So, back in position. Take off just a little if you didn't. Now get to 85 to 90 or 80 to 90 RPMs or match my legs. Take a few deep breaths in. One more little run. Cooling it down. We're gonna back off resistance as we go. Let that heart rate come down slowly. We don't want it to tank. Just over 2 minutes left, guys, and we're done. How'd we do today? High five, big hugs, towel off, whip those towels. I forgot mine today again. Turn it back, keep your pace. Relax through your shoulders. Breathing in. Good, not quite the cool down yet. We're heading that way. We're heading that way. So, just slow it down a little bit. All right, take off a little more resistance, just a little. Breathe in. How did we do today? Did we get our heart rate going? Did we hit that max? High intensity does not mean high impact. That is the joy of the bike. High cardio intensity. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Slow it down. All right, take a little more off. Breathe. 30 more seconds. Let that heart rate recover a little bit. You can continue to run 30-minute express class. Hopefully, you got a great workout in 30 minutes or less. We're gonna stretch in 12 seconds. Reminder, this is a great class. Take a good warm up. Feel free to stay on the bike and do a cool down. I'm gonna show you the stretches so you can do it afterwards. So, some people like to stretch on their bike. If you're on a bike like this, to protect those pedals, stretch off your bike, okay? That way you can protect those pedals from getting loose. Especially if you've got the monitor or the little box, okay, on your pedal, which this one does. Stretch out the hamstring or calf muscles first. I'm just putting my foot up against my bike, switching. Hold for about 30 seconds each. That is our optimal. Sometimes when we do these express classes, it's hard to get that full stretch in. Then calf muscle, work your way up to the hamstring. Keep your head above your heart, especially in these quick 30 minutes because that heart rate is still pretty high. Our cool down was short. So keep the head above the heart, stretch, hinge forward, stretch that hamstring. Then you can switch. Try not to overextend and bring your leg up to the seat. Some people do that. It's really tough on the hips, okay? This will give you the same stretch. Just hinge forward, go a little deeper. You don't have to go all the way up to that seat. Then, this cross, ankle to knee will be a little better. Sit back into your hips, okay? Feeling that hip stretch. Deep breath in, let it out, then switch. I'm showing you fast. You guys go slow it down. So we did the calf muscle, we did the hamstring. We're working our way up to the hip. Now quad. You can do a lunge or grab that heel or that ankle, hip bone forward, knees together, and just feel that length. So from here, I'm pushing the hip bone forward. I'm making sure those knees are stuck together, and there's a great quad stretch. And then the final one, crossing behind, reach up and over, IT band stretch. From the finger to the hip, down to that back ankle. And then making sure to do the other side, okay? Stretching the hip, okay? Stretch it out, do the quad, okay? IT band. So calf muscle, hamstring, hip, okay? Then it's that quad, okay? Knees together, hip bone forward. And then it's that IT band up and over. Good, our 30 minutes is done, guys. We went over a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it. We tape live every Friday at 8 o'clock, but then it gets uploaded. It'll stay on Facebook, but it'll eventually, we won't be on Facebook. It'll be uploaded to our library at the Virtual Y. You can become a Virtual Y member. You don't have to be a member of the Y. So if you're in a different state or not close to Minneapolis or St. Paul or our surrounding Ys, we have a membership for you. Just go in, join, it says join, and then go pick the Southdale branch if you want, and then scroll down and pick Virtual Y. So we are launching. We've got 1,500 videos on demand, from yoga to Tai Chi to bar to Zumba. Lots of information, lots of things, but you have to be logged in and have to be a member. So have a great Friday or whenever you're checking into this. Take care, keep moving, and I'll see you guys next week.